You don't have to. I can tell you how big it is. Hold
on. I just very rare things get me like a guffaw, but that totally got me.
Share.
Wait, hold on, Rob. Hold on. Wait. I need more.
You're good. Do what you gotta do. I'm gonna post this on. Get back into Zoom real quick. Okay. Great. All right, and post it on Facebook. Join us for the live Final 5 Tribal Council. Perfect. Great. All right, here we go. So Dakota, Sizen, Dakota. Welcome to the Final 5 Tribal Council. To me, this game has went pretty quickly. I mean, I don't know. I feel like this has been the quickest season of it is the quickest season of Pro Survivor that we've ever done, which is great. I didn't realize. Hang on one second, because I didn't realize my washing machine is on behind me. Not like I have a tribal council to host or anything. Anyway, so let's just get right into it. First off, Dakota, congratulations on winning immunity. So you guaranteed yourself a spot in the Final 4. Final 5, I'm sorry. What am I?
Damn, why'd you have to correct?
Final 5.
Why'd you have to correct him? Shit.
That's okay. I would have noticed later. But you guaranteed yourself a spot in the Final 5. And of course, being at the 5 is definitely, it takes a lot to propel yourself from that 5th spot potentially to where you want to be at the end and be in the finals. What steps do you take, preferably on your game, to make it to the end and make it count to get there?
Sure. So I mean, winning immunity is always a big plus, because especially as the numbers dwindle, Toot said had something to say there too. Whenever the numbers get down, like, that's the thing, that is your security. And honestly, like, at this point in the game, it is really the only flexibility you have to really speak your mind and to, like, be a part of these plans and to give your full-blown opinion without that fear of having retribution against you in that round. I mean, who's to say it couldn't happen to you in the round after? But in terms of me and where this win comes to me and my game, I have an uphill battle. I think of everyone here, I think the jury perceives me to be the least. I think that the jury might think I have the least bite in my bark, if that makes sense. And so I feel like, every little bit helps, even if it's just a win that I could, like, I don't know how my eyes worked in that challenge, but they did. James gave me a good run for my money. So it's just hopefully that this round proves to everybody here that I'm willing to have those conversations, the hard ones, the easy ones, all of them. And that, moving forward, especially in a time like this, I'm someone you can put your trust in, I guess, if there's any message there.
I just realized you all misspelled your names, besides Jeffrey, actually. So Jeffrey's the only one. So is there anyone else here right now that feels that their game is not being perceived correctly by those entering the jury and think that there's more that they can do? Susan, I'll throw it at you. You're not on mute, so I'm going to throw it to you.
Well, I mean, I feel the last couple rounds I've been perceived as the villain, but I mean,
why do you think that is?
Because the last 2 evicted called me a piece of shit. So I mean, but
so what do you think you can do personally to change that perception, to alter that perception, I should say?
smile, and if that's how they perceive me, that's on them, not me.
Thanks for reminding me that I should have invited the jury, but that's all right. They're watching.
Good.
So
No, I'm just kidding.
they are watching. I usually like them to join in, but if they don't want to, that's fine. James, so yes, it was very close for the immunity. And at this point, not securing yourself immunity in the game is scary because you can easily be the next person voted out. What do you think it's going to take from here on out for everyone to earn their spot and to be sitting at the end if they get there?
I think if you are just now earning your spot, I feel like that's your problem. Like, I don't think you go into like, I don't know. I just don't think you should be trying to figure that out now, and it should have been happening all along. And so I think when it is shortened like that from the time span, or if like it's a scramble, then I think it's less likely to get you to where you want to be in the game. But
so Ryan, so looking at a player like Dakota who says, I feel like I have the biggest uphill battle to get to the end. And if I do get there, I feel like, have the biggest battle for vying for the jury votes. And then you have Susan who's like, well, I'm a villain and has that perception of being a villain. Is it better to be sitting there at the end against someone like Dakota who feels like they have this big battle to prove who they are in the game, or sitting there at the end with Susan who people just think is a villain? Or is it better to be sitting at the end with someone who is seen as the biggest threat?
Here's the thing with your question. I think having played this game, specifically with the other 5 people that are here at this point, I think I can kind of see everybody, and like maybe like what their case would be at Final Tribal, right? Some people are coming from an angle of I'm a bit of an underdog, or the jury may not be in my corner. Some people are coming from like, well, I played the villain, or there's like different archetypes that I think everybody has. I have kind of just been approaching this the whole way of like, as long as I have confidence in my game, I'm not really stressed about how other people have played the game. If I make it to the end and that's stupid of me to have felt that way, I'll own that. But I think everybody that's playing the game should be confident in how they're playing it. And if they're not, that's on you as a player. It's not on the jury. And at the end of the day, we get to the end and we argue our case. And if the jury doesn't respect what our case is or how we played, that's kind of the gamble we take. But I'm not stressing about necessarily who gets there with what story. I'm stressing about how I get there with my story.
And I think a story.
Can I butt in really quick? I just feel like I need to make a clarification on what I said earlier. I don't think it's necessarily, and here's why I think my where I'm thinking is I think. And it's not so much like where I stand with these people here, right? But I mean, let's be honest. Let's call a spade, my friends. You know what's been said about me at the jury table. I was told to sit back. I'm not trying to make a mean of this like public light, but I was told to sit back and sit pretty after I was described as the least connected player in this game in the same round. There cannot be both. And that's at least what I see for myself. Those are the last communications I had with those people, you know what I mean? So like, that's why I feel the way I feel with the jury, like the last couple that have gone in. That's why the only way I feel what I feel, because they've had all that time to talk, all that, they've had that time. That's not to say I'm not confident in the game I played. I know the game I played, and I agree with that. I agree with James. I agree with Ryan. I think we'd all should be comfortable and happy with the games we played, because we wouldn't have made it this far if not. It's just at the end of the day, we are all here to win, though. And that's what it's based on. So that's why I said what I said, I guess, so to speak.
And I've said it better myself. I wouldn't have said it better myself, but so going back to what I said before, now I see everybody's names. We got Sizen, Dakota, Jimes, Giant, Jeffrey. So is this, am I reading too much into this right now? Because I don't know if it's Jared or Jared, because Jared's not here. Am I reading too much into this, or is it from the looks of it?
Yeah,
Jeffrey's not.
it is. Yeah, it is what it is. They, you know, they didn't include me in it, even though I'm the last person on the outs. But it's okay. I understand.
So what makes
I mean-
you feel like you're on the outs right now? Is
Well,
things that people say-
I feel like what I like about this group of people is everyone is pretty honest and open. And you know, I've gone to each person and I got a feel for what they said, and some were a little bit more forward than others. But the, you know, the consensus I got from people is that most likely I'm the vote for tonight. And yeah, I mean, and then the names kind of show it too. So
oh, sorry.
Yeah, I changed my name when I came in because last tribal council someone said everybody had a J name, so I just changed it to Giant. So it can look like what it wants to look
I
like.
type really bad. I know we don't share a lot of messages, but my typing is all over the place. There's this whole,
it's
I know.
okay, guys. I'm not offended.
No,
I
no,
promise.
I don't ever want somebody to, like, it wasn't a non-inclusion thing. We didn't come in here like, haha, I don't want it to be like that either. We're
It's
not
okay.
that mean. Or
I
people
didn't
should
talk
be
to
like,
anybody
I
about
don't think-
changing my name. So
I don't think you guys are mean at all. And Susan, I don't even think you're a villain. I don't know. I don't think people
I'm
would
just
think
a
you're a
little
villain.
innocent old lady.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything. You guys feel the need to defend it, I just host. So I'm gonna go back over to James. And I think so, looking back at the season, looking back when the right before the jury started, right when the jury started, I should say, you know, a couple players when they went out, there was some words spoken, and James, it seems to be like it seemed to blow up at times, or things seem to be getting heated. Do you think this is going to affect your chances if you make it to the end?
Absolutely, for sure. I mean, I, you know, feel like I defended or stand by what I said as it pertains to the game. But I understand how some people can perceive a blow up as like a very negative attribute. And, you know, if they don't want to respect that part of it, when I know that it's not the best way or like my favorite way to play, but it's the way I know how to play. And that's what I stuck to. And if it is a strategy that is getting me to the end, I think it deserves to at least be looked at from my point of view, if I'm willing to see it from other people's point of view.
All right. Hi. My dog. So one thing I'm going to ask from everyone, and I'm going to go down quickly down the line, but start with Ryan, Jeffrey, James, Susan, Dakota. If I asked you tonight to say why you think, besides Dakota, because he's immune, why you would make your case to everyone else as to it's smart to keep you in this game moving forward, what would that be? Ryan, I'll start with you.
I mean, that's kind of tough to do quickly. I honestly, I feel like I've been a very loyal player and I've been pretty damn upfront the whole time. And if you trust me based on those things, keep me in. I feel like that makes a good ally. So.
Okay, I guess I'll go because probably stepped away. I think that I don't have a good case to win at the end. I've always been on the wrong side of votes. I've picked the wrong sides. I did try a few times to figure things out, and it just never worked out for me, and I've been crappy in all the challenges. So I think taking me would probably guarantee challenge wins for people to get further. And I don't think my game will be respected as much. So I think keeping me would probably help at the end as kind of like a goat in a way. I hate that, but I feel like it right now.
Sorry, I was trying to unmute. Go ahead, Susan, you can go next.
I would say like the same as Ryan saying, like, I've been loyal. This has been a fun game. I mean, it's obviously out there now. I can't tell you a game where it wasn't just like a friendly bond in an alliance. It was a game bond. Like, we all know the tricks. We all know the deals to playing Survivor. And it was just, it's been fun bouncing ideas off of each other, talking over game strategy. I don't really feel like it's a steamroll like they were saying or anything like that. I mean, I guess in the end, everybody can explain how everything came about. So I won't get on to that, but I mean, just having faith, it's been a great 5. Why would we ruin it now? One more round and we reach the goal. How many true alliances can say that, especially in an all-stars game, especially in a Skype game? Like, there's always these points, but like, that's a goal in itself. We should be voted best alliance.
James?
Oh dear. So why is it? Well, I haven't won a challenge all season. Like, I literally have not won a challenge, not even on a tribe. The time that my tribe won, I didn't participate. So, like, I don't think people are going to respect that or be like, you yelled at people and like floated your way to the end. I don't know how I'm really going to change that probable perception. So that's why.
Cool. So that's all I have. I will open the floor up.
What about Dakota? Literally forgot about Dakota.
No, I said earlier Dakota's immune, so Dakota really has no reason to
What
want
about
to.
the next vote?
Maybe I'll ask it next round. You never know. Or maybe I'll stir up the pot a little bit more and cause some more drama because I love to do it. But no, I'll open the floor if anybody has anything they want to say. Dakota, if you want to give your reason, I mean, you don't have to, but if you want to, please the egos that are sitting here, please go right ahead.
Yeah. I mean, let's call, I love that. Let's call a spade a spade. I'm not going to shit you. I mean, I've never recalled, I've been in this community for 10 years. I don't think I've played more of an honest game than I ever have in this game. Whether it was because I've had to play very honest, I've had to be out there and be forthcoming with all the information or how I played or my votes. I think that this game has been very public. We just did Conflict 7 and I thought that was one of the most public games I ever witnessed, but then I played Pro Survivor 18 and I'm kind of double thinking now. But I mean, I've been loyal. I literally don't know if there's a lie. I'd love to hear people call me on it. But I mean, ideally, I think my argument's the same. And I hark upon the points made by all of my wonderful colleagues before me too, is that, I think we're all here to play. We all know what we're all about at this point and game on.
Okay, Conflict 7 though,
but please keep me.
Yeah, tonight we will. When's All Stars though? Conflict 7.
Oh shit, it's gonna probably be next summer, but I start my master's program in October, so that's gonna be like a competing interest.
I'm just asking because I need to know when I'm, when to be prepared. Best runner-up of Conflict, thank you. Okay, so moving on, open the floor once again. If anybody has anything they want to say, you know what to do. Okay, cool. So we will get into it. Oh, I'm sorry, Ryan, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, every round, no one knows for sure what's going to happen. But with this rotted ass Power Kingdom, whatever the fuck is about to happen, I blame you, Robbie Rob, if some crazy shit goes on. Fucking 900 powers and punishments in the game. None of us knowing what the hell is out.
To be fair, Robbie had absolutely nothing to do with the powers. That was all me and Francisco.
And I
And
still blame him anyway.
I mean,
fair enough.
I'm
You can
good
still blame
taking-
Robbie.
I'm fine taking the blame. I like it. I'm a masochist to say this stuff. All right, so let's get in there. Love you, Ryan. Miss you so much. Go ahead and send your votes. I think you know how to do this already. One of your production chats. Amanda will tally the votes, and then we'll get to it.
You guys want to see Minneapolis while we wait for the votes?
Yes.
This is the view from my hotel room.
Have you used the I don't know what it's called, but it's basically like there's a huge like indoor corridor that you can like walk downtown in.
Yes, Sky View.
Okay.
It's called Skyview, but I haven't walked through it, but yeah, I know it's there. It's actually kind of interesting because instead of all the like fast food places being outdoors, like you go from like outside to inside, they're all already inside.
James, are you right across from the Mall of America?
Not right across from it, but I was there on Saturday.
Wait, are you at the Ramada by any chance?
No, I'm at the Royal Sonesta
Like Robbie, don't dox him.
in
No,
downtown.
no. Because
Yep.
when I was there, I stayed at the Ramada, which was right across from the. It's really beautiful, the Ramada there, right across from the Mall of America.
That place is wild.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's actually $12.29.
Oh my God, is it really 12/29?
Yeah.
That's my birthday.
Oh my gosh.
See, you got a conspiracy, and haha, you had to hear one of my stories, Mandela effect.
Is your room number 1229?
Yeah, but listen, these card keys for this hotel are so dumb. You can only tap in the elevator to get to your floor. Like if I wanted to go hook up with someone on floor 9, I can't fucking get to their floor.
Oh my God, I hope nobody's on Grindr in your hotel.
Really? There are like 20,000.
I'm trust me. I know, sure, no, don't tell me. Go hang out by the Mayo Clinic.
You can actually see the Mayo Clinic from a hotel.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Wow, good view, good selection. All right, I have the votes. So if anybody has a hidden immunity idol or a power that I'm being blamed for and would like to use it, now would be the time to do so.
I would like to play my hidden immunity idol for myself.
Okay, so the rules of Survivor state that if a hidden immunity idol is played, all votes cast against that person do not count. This is, in fact, a hidden immunity idol on a real hidden immunity idol. All votes against Ryan will not count. I will go ahead and read the votes. First vote. Blocked. Jeffrey. Next vote. Jeffrey. Jeffrey. The next person voted out of Pro Survivor 18 All Stars and the next member of our jury. Jeffrey, Jeffrey, the tribe has spoken. Any final words, my love? You may say them now.
No, that was a fun game. I can't believe after saying for like the 18th time that I'm retiring, I keep coming back and doing this shit. These things are so stressful. I don't know why we put ourselves through this, but I would have to say pre-merge was so fun for me because I guess we kept winning, so we really got to hang out and talk to each other and get to know each other. Post-merge, I felt like the other people were going to think we're going to steamroll them, so I felt like I had to make a move. I picked the wrong people. I did try to align myself with James and Susan and a couple other people, but that sole confidence that I put into Jared was my downfall. And I just don't know why he didn't tell me just to stick to what we're doing, because I would have. I didn't know that, there was a thing. I would have done it. But anyways, neither here or there. My vote tonight was for Jared. I know it was blocked, but I did vote for Jared tonight. And it's not for any other reason. I just couldn't think of voting for any of you guys. James, you're really honest with me. I voted for you twice. So I'm like, I'm not going to vote for you 3 times. Susan, I didn't feel like I should vote for you either. Dakota, Ryan, obviously, I wasn't going to vote for you guys either. So I had a great time. Thank you guys for being honest with me for the most part. Simple, except for that one person that wasn't really honest with me, but they're not here right now. But thank you. I had fun. And I made 6th place again. I was trying to beat the 6th place spot, and I'm 6th again.
Jeffrey, you are cursed for 6. See you next season where we'll do 666.
No.
With that being said, though, I want to thank you for accepting your invite. I know it was weighing heavy on your minds if you should or not, but I'm glad you did. I'm glad to have had you back this season, and I want to thank you again.
Yeah, that was fun. Thank you. The
Thank
challenges
you.
are great. I love them.
You're all set to go.
All right. Thank
Bye.
you. Bye. How do I leave? Okay, here we go.